Human beings were not created to be in isolation, but rather to form relationships with one another to better manage the resources given to us by the Creator. I partnered with my wife in our early 20s to have a positive impact in this world, and we're taking it one day at a time. Building a relationship, and hence marriage, is not an easy ordeal. Yet, we've captured something that has kept us going despite the storms that come our way. In today's video, I plan on sharing a life-changing principle that can help sustain your relationship for a lifetime, or keep your next client coming back for your product, or do well in school. This principle can be applied to almost everything around us and can help us in our daily dealings. While researching into this topic, I came across some information, and that may blow your mind. Almost 50% of all marriages in the United States of America will end in a divorce or separation. Research estimates that about 41% of all first marriages will end in divorce. And also 60% of all couples married between age 20 and 25 will end up in a divorce. Wow. Well, if you're new here, my name is Dr. Frederick Acquah. Currently, I'm a second-year internal medicine resident in New Jersey. On this platform, we talk on faith, principles, and medicine. In the description box below, you will find the chapters in this video. You can skip to whichever section you want to listen to. However, I'll recommend you listen to the video in its entirety to get the full benefit. By the way, while you're there, be sure to subscribe and like the video. I hope you enjoy this one. Let's go. Welcome back. I'll be talking on knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Most children who get the opportunity to grow up with their parents tend to learn the do's and don'ts at an early age. Sometimes they know what to do and what not to do, but they don't know the why. My son is currently a first grader, learning to form sentences. Prior to that, he had to learn the letters of the alphabet from A to Z. Then, he had to learn how to put these letters together to form words, phonics. Now, he's putting these words together to form sentences. So, he initially had to know what the letters were. He had to understand how putting one letter to the other would sound, and then putting all these together, wisdom, he's beginning to form sentences. Based on your level of education, there was a time where you had to take an exam, right? Now, before you could answer that question correctly, first of all, you had to remember the foundational knowledge that the examiner was trying to test. Secondly, you had to understand what the question was trying to ask. And then, with that knowledge that you have and your understanding to that question, you'll be able to apply what you know in getting or clicking the question right, using the right equation to solve that problem. And that is where wisdom comes into play. In other words, anytime you get a question wrong, consider these. Do you remember the foundational knowledge in that question? Did you understand the question? And where did you go wrong in putting one to the other to solve the question or get the question right? That was simple, right? Now I want you to change the theme and apply this to family, relationships, business, school, and see if it fits and see if it works and see if what I'm saying makes sense. It is important to mention at this point that you can also gain knowledge in the wrong things. So students watching me, anytime you're listening to your professor, your teacher, your attendant speak, please make sure you look up that information and learn the right thing for yourself. We're human. Sometimes we make mistakes. Don't take that wrong knowledge to an exam. You will be exposed. Now, if we go into the business world, using the same concept of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, you first of all need to know the business that you're going into. You need to know which kind of client you want to target. Now, with that, you need to understand the market that we are in. You need to understand the timeline. If you're trying to attract a younger generation, social media may be the path that you take in promoting your business to the world. Now, with all these put together, wisdom needs to be applied. Wisdom sometimes, it's said, comes from experience. Well, that's the truth. Putting these together will help you target the right people, make your profit, and keep your business running. In terms of relationships, marriage, I'll be featuring my wife in some subsequent videos to come, and we'll get more into this. We could have been part of the statistics. Like I mentioned earlier, 60% of couples married between age 20 to 25 are at risk of ending up in a divorce. We thank God for the wisdom. Now let me give you one major key here. I didn't date my wife for a long time. I thought I knew my wife before we got married, but after marriage, that is when I got to learn her more. I got to learn her better, know her better, understand certain choices and decisions she made. Knowledge, understanding, and then with wisdom, we're still going. Now, so fellas, this is very simple. If you found that person, be patient, take time to learn and know that person, understand the choices and the decision that person makes, and things will go the way they should. Ladies, you can do the same. I'll leave you with this. Do not forsake wisdom, as she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. Wisdom is supreme, therefore get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope this works for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Shalom.